Good morning out there, everyone. I am coming to you live from Boca Grande, Florida. I am Corinne Braxton, and I am so happy to finally be able to show you the inside and the outside of our Stamping Up, our new mini catalog, and our Sale-a-ration catalogs just went live this morning. Well, after midnight, I guess. And so I placed my order early this morning. I never sleep very well the nights before we're going to do big orders like this, but and already a couple things were sold out, like the yellow ribbon, and I neglected to get that when I could pre-order it. Anyway, so I am Corinne Braxton, and I am coming to you live from Florida today. Let me see if I can find myself on my iPad. It takes a little bit of time for everyone to find me, and Braxton, and I am coming. And it's always important. Oh, there I see someone finally. Okay, let us know where you're from, and I'm so happy to see you this morning. It's not real warm here. I did walk this morning. It was about 51. It's about 51. It's not going to get any higher than 60. So, but it is. And we're just here for 3 months, but normally I live in Montana, and it's much colder and much snowier there. So anyway, we have a lot of fun things to do today. We have the beginning of our Sale-a-ration. This is the greatest time of the Stamping Up year. This is where you get to choose free things. Every time you order, you get to choose something free, and there are different levels, like for every $60. In the past, it's always been $50. I mean, I've been a demonstrator for almost 13 years, and it's always been $50. And I think it goes back almost 20 years. They kept it at $50, and they just made a change this year. You get to choose one thing from the Sale-a-ration catalog with each $60 order. Of course, if you do 120, you can choose 2 things, or there are upper level, higher priced free items. Everything is free. You can't buy it. Also, this is a brand new mini catalog, and it is wonderful. I just really have enjoyed using it. As demonstrators, we get to pre-order. So I've been I pre-ordered a lot of things. Good morning, Kathy and Stacy. Good to see you. Good to see Stacy from Florida, Kathy from Bozeman. And we want to make sure you know, too, that I know all these things are backward, but all of the new online exclusives went live today, too. And they're really nice. Really like the embellishments and some of the stamps. So those are all new things that are coming to you. And there's something else that's new. And I actually printed this big scrapbooking brochure out. And starting next year, they're going to be putting the scrapbooking items right in our catalogs, which will be nice. We won't have to look online. We can or print them out. So those are all the things that have just happened today. And also there's a fabulous joining special. If you would like to join my team and be a Stamping Up happy shopper, I would love to have you. You can get a 20% discount, and you get to order things way in advance, and you get your discount. You have a nice community of friends online, might be in person. Anyway, it's just a great situation. You can work it as a business like I do. Most people don't, but the majority use it just for their discount shopping. So I'd love to have you. During Sale-a-ration, we have forgot to tell you, it's only $99, but you get to choose $125 of your own products, whatever you want. And then you also get Stamping Up has increased the value. You get to choose 2 packs of Stamping Right markers, and plus you get a stamp set. So the markers are they changed the style of the markers about 1.5 years ago or 2 years ago. I can't remember when, but they're really nice. And I think you can use them to color your stamps, and you can also color in. Okay, that is just about it. One more thing here. Be sure you thumbs up. If you enjoy the video, share the video. If you are sharing the video, please write the word share And I'm going to be giving away some embellishments, some new embellishments. This one's continuing, this one's brand new. And I will give those away tomorrow, because tomorrow I will be doing another video. So tomorrow's video will be at 2 o'clock Eastern time, and then Thursday's video will be at 4 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm going to do 3 days, all new products from our Sale-a-ration. This just gives you a really good chance to look at some of these projects. All of my measurements are already typed up, and I will post them as soon as the video is done. Now, if you order $60 or more from me, you get the complete 6-card kit. Everything will be cut for you, embossed and die cut, including the gems. So I will be mailing those out after the Thursday class. So, and that will be good through the weekend. So with any order $60 or above, you get a free craft along kit, 6 different cards. Okay, so I would encourage you to subscribe. If you subscribe, ring the bell. If you're on YouTube, you can ring a bell. But subscribe, that way your notifications will be turned on, so when I go live, you'll know when. Okay, and sometimes you know that I come to you on Tuesdays, but tomorrow I'm going to come to you in the afternoon at a different time. So good to see so many of you. I'm going to just check here. You can see people. Good to see you, Anne Louise, Janet. Okay, thank you for sharing. And be sure you write the word, or type in the words in the chat. You can chat with each other and write in the word shared. That way I'll know. I'll make a list. And otherwise, sometimes they're hidden. It's not always easy to find the shared. It tells me that it'll say, okay, 14 people shared, but it doesn't give us the names of the people unless you tell me. So, okay, we've got lots to do today. I'm going to show you lots of samples. I have lots of classes coming up in January that will have lots of new products too. And if you are just tuning in, I am Corinne Braxton, and I'm coming to you from Boca Grande, Florida. Today's date is January 7th, 2025. And let's turn the camera down. So I'm going to have you close your eyes for a minute. And there we go. I'm going to tighten this. Oops, it's really loose today. I checked this ahead of time too. There we go. Hey, Jeanne, good to see you this morning. Okay, let's move these things up a little bit, I guess. Let's see. Maybe I can move this down. There we go. It's a little bit. Oops. I almost lost my my phone out of the tripod. It's I can't get the screw tight enough. There we go. I think that'll work. Okay, thank you. Hey, thank you, Lisa, for sharing. Appreciate that. Okay, next, these are just to focus so I can see what I'm doing here. Anyway, next week, Thursday, starting, all my classes will be kits to go. So this is the mushroom terrific toadstool. This is what the first class will be next week. It's terrific. It's a bundle, and we're going to be using it today too, because this fabulous paper is a free item in the Sale-a-ration catalog. But this is a really nice bundle that's in our catalog. I'll show you. I'm going to show you that. Anyway, that class is $38. It includes 5 cards, and it's $48 with the shipping. So here the bundle is $38.50. It's a very inexpensive bundle. It's on page 53. It's real. Don't we all love our punch bundles? It's really a great one. I made a lot of cards with this already. And then we have our free Sale-a-ration. If you place $60 order, you get this whole package of 6x6 DSP. Okay, and you get 48 sheets. It's really very nice. Anyway, there are so many products. I know we can't buy it all at the same time, but we can do it in bits and pieces at least. But you should always try to get to $60 marks or the 120, because then you'll get something free. Okay, we are going to start. These are the, I'll show you the two projects that we're going to be making today. I'm going to take these away for now. I don't have my little helper here this week. Last week, we had a house full of people for more than a week, actually. Our granddaughter, Kate, those of you who watched last week, you saw Kate here with me. And I missed my little helper today. This is what we're going to do today, these two cards. So we're going to do the mushroom one first and then this one, okay? So what we're going to do first, though, is I'm going to show you. So this is that beautiful mushroom paper. And these are some free sequins that go with it, or with anything in the catalog. You get these. This is a free selection. Okay, these are the papers. So one side is sort of a print, a mushroomy or something to do with it. And then the other side, and these are 6 by 6. The other side is sort of a neutral side like this. So you can sort of see these. Here's an ombre mushroom one. This one looks just like the cap of a mushroom, doesn't it, that texture? I just love this paper. It's very, very sweet and it's colorful. I love the neutral sides. Very, very pretty. And I think you'll enjoy it a lot. It's a great choice. Really a nice one for Sale-a-ration. Here are some swap cards. I was in a couple business swaps and I did several swaps. Here's one that was, this one was Kim Allen. And really sweet with that, but that's an ombre mushroom one. This one is You Are Magical, just a little thank you. And this is Kim Williams. Is that the same person twice? No, one was Kim Allen, one was Kim Williams. This one is oh, I love that texture on there. That's the circle that pop up. It's really cute. Leslie Baumgartner. Really sweet, sweet card with a little bit of shading for the sky. Here's a super easy one popping up to say hi. You can see the sequence on there. And that one is from Darla Watson in Weaversville, California. So those are all the mushroom cards that I have so far, plus one that I showed you that we're going to be using next week. Okay, we're going to start, and let's see what's here. Oh, I bet I did. Let's see what's here. Let's get everything gathered together. We're going to try to cover an envelope today, too. We're going to try to do that right at the end, and let's see. So this is the card we're making. We're going to do some stamping first. I'm going to set that over there so I can see it. And my gems. Got some pieces here. We've got our base card is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And remember, as I said, Carla, thanks for sharing. Anne Louise, thanks for sharing. Linda, Lisa, GM, thank you all for sharing. All of your names will go in a bucket for, if you have written the word share, then you will be in a drawing for, and that's I'll give away tomorrow, okay? Each day I'm going to give away some gems. So our base, our Melon Mambo is 5.5. We're going to fold it, give it a good crease. All of my, and with this kit, with the Craft Along kit too, everything will have a PDF with pictures and the typing. And let me see here. I did this card. I designed this card for a swap that I was in. So this was one of my swap cards. And then we have, what else do we have here? This is the inside, 3 3/4. I've got my white postage die. Actually, I had to order a new one because I had this one. I had a stack of these already cut. But I had to order a new one this morning because I left it back in Montana. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so we have some designer paper. That's one. These are the little strips. And I cut several, and you're going to tell me what you like, what you'd like me to use. The stripe or stripe or the green. So you tell me, do you want me to use the stripe or the green one for that? And then we also have a piece of designer paper. This is going to fit right on top of that postage. I love these postage label dies. They're different sizes. And luckily I had a whole stack of them already cut to bring with me, but I forgot the die itself. Actually, I forgot several stamp sets and a couple dies, but this one I did order. I believe it's, I don't know if it's in the catalog or if it's an online exclusive. Anyway, this designer paper is 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. So these are all the pieces. If you want to take a screenshot, you can do that, or you can wait until the end, and my directions will be posted about 3 minutes after I finish the video. So we're going to let's just do get some of these pieces out of the way, and then we'll do our stamping. Sort of like to do it that way, only you're telling me, do you want stripe? This is going to be for the piece that goes underneath. Do you want the stripe or the green leaf foliage? Green or stripe? You tell me. Okay, and let's get everything glued together. So I'm going to get my silicone mat out here, and heat my seal, and we're just going to give this. Okay, you can, from one sheet of, I have all these kits already cut for the kits, and so when you place your orders today or tomorrow or the next day, then you will be able to get all of the things I'm going to be doing in the next 3 days in a kit, in a crackle. Thanks, Denise, for sharing. Jeanne says stripe. Good morning, everyone, from snowy southern Colorado, Denise. Cheryl, thank you for sharing. Carla shared. Okay, we have 1 stripe so far, and let's have some more of you vote. Okay, so that's that's that, and we're going to do our inside. We're going to put that in the inside. Do you want me to do the stripe across, or should we do the green? I think they're both good. So we're going to just do this on our inside, 3 3/4. This is generally what I use. I like to have an inside, a white inside. I cannot stand having stamping on the cardstock on the inside. Okay, so now we need to, before we better start, let's see, more stripes. Linda Johnson says stripes. Okay, we're going, I think we're going to probably go with stripes. So this little stripe piece is 1 3/4. I'm going to bring that right there. And we're going to put this right in the middle. I'm sort of missing my glass mat. I almost went ahead and I ordered one. I mean, I have one in Montana, but I don't have one here. And I sort of miss it. But I thought, oh, I don't know. I had such a big order already today that I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to keep this flat only because we're going to pop up our mushrooms, okay? So we're going to put this on. Okay, and there we have it so far. Now we're going to stamp on our little circle. This is the white stitch circle, and we're going to stamp that with our, let's see, I've got 3 colors here: green, the old olive, melon mambo, and peach pie. Oh, before we even start stamping, I want to show you, I just opened my peach pie because this is in color and I didn't have it here last year. But I want to show you, and I left this on purpose. I take my pick tool and I take off the label, and then I put it on the edge, tip it upside down like that. It's a little bit, and then I take the other one at the bottom. There are other languages, French, German, and something else, I don't know. And then I open this up, I close it up like that, and I put this right in here. So this is the first time I'm going to use this. Obviously I had this designed ahead of time, but before Christmas time, I did this. Okay, so we're gonna do our little mushrooms. I'm just gonna set those right there, and hopefully we're not gonna make a mess. Here's my old olive, and I'm gonna bring this down so you can see it a little bit better. There. Hey, Levon, thank you for sharing. All of your names go into a little bucket for sharing. Okay. We're going to bring our stamps out here. Our little, this is our little stem. I'm just going to put that on there because I don't want those to get on my pad. And so here we go. We're going to take that. I've got all kinds of things in front of me. Okay, that's it for the green. Well, let's see we're going to, and then we're going to do our little mushrooms in this peach. You could do pumpkin pie, would be, I think these are pumpkin pie, but I actually tried it when I was working on my swap. I thought the peach pie was just really great. I'm going to just see if I can get these lined up. There we go. I think that looks great. Cute little stamp set for sure. And then we're going to take our, I think I'm going to leave that open for a second. We're going to use that again. We're going to take our Melon Mambo, and I'm going to, I always like when you stamp over, sometimes if you do a lighter version, those are light enough, but just a little thank you like that. Isn't that cute? Just because the paper is so busy that I didn't want it to see how it's very busy. So I'm going to pop that up in just a second, but we're going to stamp on our inside first. I maybe should have stamped first and before I did my gluing, but let's see if we can make this work. Sending you this, I'm going to show you this. We're going to use, because it was just a little thank you. And sometimes when you send a thank you, you want to give someone a big hug. And that is from the Hugs for Love, and this is the mini catalog. This comes with a punch also. It punches out these shapes. I love it when Stampin' Up! Gives us a punch bundle. Just like that. Isn't that the coolest? I love that stamp. Just love that. And then we're going to take the frame. We're not going to punch out the frame, but we're going to stamp this frame. We're going to stamp it in the peach and see how that works. I don't know. I stamped it in, I think I stamped it in the green before, the olive. Sending you a big hug like that. We're going to do that again, and we're going to try that with the peach this time. We're going to try it, see how that looks. We're going to put this like that. I think I like the green better, but the peach will be fine. Certainly will be fine. Okay, let's close up our ink pads. That's it for that. And, okay, let me see what else we have here. Oh, there's a cute little ladybug in this stamp, but this is plenty busy, I think, but there's a cute little ladybug right there, and that's a sweet little thing too. Okay, let's close that up, and now we can finish up our card. Add some gems. And what did I do with those gems? Let's see. Once we're going to take that and we're going to pop that up, and with our, I like to use my little, we can use our small, I tend to use a lot of dimensionals, so I also love my little dish of cut up pieces that I keep right here on my desk. Now we're going to put this right there at the bottom. Let's see, what did I do with those gems? There. I'm going to have to get a drink of water here. Some phlegm in my throat. By the way, that is the January host code, new host code. And let's see, we're gonna put some gems on there. They're called purple adhesive back sequins. Although they are, there's some white and there's pale pink and a sort of a freesia and a melon mambo. I don't know, it's just sort of a little bit of everything. So I think we're going to use these little pink ones today. So I'm going to use just one right here at the bottom. No, I don't like that. Right there. So I'm going to use this a little one. And I'm going to put one there. When I did my swap cards, I only did one of these sequins. But, you know, because we only could get so many things, we weren't allowed to get too many things when we started, and for pre-order. And so I think that looks great. And there we have it, sending you a big hug. Thank you. And here is the green one. So there you go. Which do you like better? Do you like the green or do you like the stripe now? What do you think? And let's do an envelope too. I have a piece of paper cut, so designer paper. Usually this is about 2.5 inches. You need 2.5 by 6. So but this is the way I like to do it. I actually a lot of people use Tombow, but I like using my seal because I'm just sort of a seal gal, and a tape runner. And I just put my adhesive on there like that. And then if you sort of fold it up like this, you'll get it right along that crease, just like that. And then you can turn it over like that and give it a little snip with your snips. Trim it off like this. And I love this mushroom paper. I just think it's I'm sure it will be one that'll sell out before any of the others. So there we have our cute little mushroom envelope and our cards to go with it. And that's the first card, and I see that we're totally, hey Kelly, hey, good to see you. Okay, let's see once here. Stripe, Levon, you like stripe. Kathy likes green. Okay, there we have it for that card. That's the first one. So let's go ahead and make another card. This time we're going to use the beautiful butterflies. And we're just using a sentiment from this one, but we're using this heart-shaped stamp and the dies that go with it. This is a free bundle with $120. And it is, so 120, and it is right at the back of the catalog. There are 2 of them. There's this one that's free with 120. You get both the stamp and the embossing folder. I'm gonna raise this up so we're a little bit better centered here. You can see, hey Carla. And then we have another set that has, and I'm going to do this one on Thursday in a calendar with this corner in bloom. I turned out really cute, really like it. It's 120 with $120 purchase too. Both really nice sets. Okay, so we are using, I love these sentiments. It's just a beautiful set. The fonts are pretty. We're going to use Just Because I Care. And then we're going to use In Case You Need, I'm Here. I think that's a really nice inside stem. This is a wonderful, wonderful set of dies. I can't tell you enough. This is probably my favorite item in the Sale-a-ration catalog. Okay, so that's that. And this is a hybrid set. I've got it all together. It comes with embossing folder, dies, and the stamps. But we're just using those words on that. Okay, and the paper that we're using is the Sale-a-ration paper. So this is 12 by 12. 12 by 12, but I cut them down to 4 inches by 5 1/4 so that I can use them on a card front. So they are on page 11, and this is free with a $60 order. So it's a great set. It's 12 by 12. And honestly, I have to tell you, when I first saw it in the catalog, I thought, oh, I do not like that at all. But I have grown to love it. Once I started using it, it is amazing. Let me show you this. Let me show you. There we go. I'm going to slide this up a little bit. Way too low for you. Okay, so these are the papers. So I've cut these down. I'm going to show, this is the, there's the neutral side. Isn't that gorgeous? The neutrals are so pretty. Here's another one with Mambos and Summer Splash is on the other side of that. This is the one they had on the front. I just didn't, but actually it's quite nice now that I've used it. Here's the other side of it. Love that green, that Summer Splash. Here's the yellow with the peach on the other side. And this one is gorgeous with the blue on the other side, like that. Aren't they pretty? Hey, Becky, good to see you this morning. And then this is sort of a Mambo pink one that has, it's very similar on both sides. But anyway, that's what we're using. I have used several packages because I made this card in a swap. And it lifts up like this. One of my favorite style cards of all time. You've seen me do it before. And you'll probably see me do it other times because it's such a good one for sure. Okay, now I want to show you, before we start this card, I want to show you my some swaps that were made using this. I don't want everything to fall off my table here. I'm going to just slide this over here. So the heart-shaped, and that's the stamp set. And this was a swap card by Connie Ingram. Isn't that beautiful? There's a beautiful card. This one is a pretty thank you from Kelly Schulte. Pretty with this around the Flirty Flamingo. I think this is a stunning card. This one is Susie Woods. Susie Woods is a $1 Million Achiever. I love her videos and her projects. She does a great job. But isn't that pretty? She just put strips of paper here and left that blank and stamped there. This ribbon is a freebie. And then it has all those dies in the set too. Okay, this is a card that I made using that. Another Just Because I Care. That's the one that comes in the set. The dies come in the set. And that's Frisia. This one, I'm not so wild about this one, but it's okay. I was playing around. This one is a lot of stamping on that Flirty Flamingo. And I used some cording there, some of the thread that we have. And this one, I just used these stamps right here. Thank you. Just a plain thank you with some of that. Okay, that's that set of stamps. So, okay, I'm going to set those aside. And we're going to start our card. So, I think I'm going to need my paper trimmer, and I left it over there on the other side of the room. Let me see what's here. Okay, we're going to cut off some pieces here. I'm going to just take that, give it a good crease, grab my cutter. Okay, I am going to take that and, okay, we are going to, this is the top folding card. It is 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2. And now I'm going to cut off 2 3/4. So 2 3/4 I'm going to cut off, but you're not going to use it to cut out your card or anything. You're going to save it because we're going to turn it around like this. This is what we do. We put the white inside like that, and then we turn, this is the cutoff part, and that just goes over there like that. Okay, so that measurement is whatever, 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, but first we need to get our little pieces. And we have, oh, I forgot to get that embossing folder out to show you too. We have a free embossing folder. This one is, I cut it at 2 by 3.5. It's Starstruck. Can you see that? It is just a really nice one. This is the free embossing folder. It's not 3D, just a regular embossing folder, but it's free with a $60 order. So we're going to take that off, all those measurements you can find at the end, and we're going to, so we have to cut 2 pieces of designer paper. So I cut 2 pieces, they're both from this pattern. This is Blackberry, and I love this. I just love that side. So we're gonna do just the opposite this time, I think. I don't know if we are or not. Let's see how that would look. Let's see this is what the card's going to look like when it's finished. And this is what, if we did just the opposite, let's see what it might look like. I don't know. Maybe. We could try it. Yeah, that's all right. Let's see. I think I like the other better, but we can, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think I should do the same or do it differently? You tell me. Do I do it the same or should I do it differently? In the meantime, I'm going to do some stamping. We're going to stamp on our, if I can find all my pieces, I've got an envelope already done. Okay, let's see if I can find my little strips. There they are. Got 2 of them right here. And we have another piece for an envelope if we wanted. Let's see what's, okay, better stuff those things over there so they don't all fall away. So remember, make sure you do thumbs up, make sure you subscribe or ring the bell. All those things will help you be notified. So we're going to do our stamping on right here. Do you want me to do the same or do plain like that? So you tell me, should I do plain or the same? Plain or the same. We're going to do this. I've got 2 of these just in case I make a mistake. So let's get our ink over here and our stamp. Let's see. Oh, I had something fall off. Jeannie, I'm glad you like this. Hey, Kathy, you like the different one. Anne likes the same. Cheryl likes the same. Levon likes different. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate you saying those sweet comments. You like different. We can try different. I think we've got several differents. We can try that. And let's do our stamping first. Where did I put my ink? There it is. Blackberry Bliss. Ooh, a rich color that will probably stain my fingers or comb. You can tell I have a blackberry shirt on today. It's pretty good too. It's a smart wool. It's sort of cool here, and I know you're going like, oh, it's 50 degrees, but most places it's much cooler. I know how many of you have gotten a lot of snow? Just because I care, and we'll save that other one for another time, and let's do our inside piece. We're going to stamp. This is that beautiful, beautiful butterfly sentiment. Time to celebrate. In case you need me, I'm here. Hello. Nice happy birthday. I think it'll become a go-to for me. So thankful for you and all that. And some really nice images and the hybrid that cuts and embosses. So we're going to do our stamping just because, sometimes people get sick or they need some help or they're just struggling and you need to send a card just because I care. And I just want to, let's put some little, let's see, once we're going to take that away. And I think we'll put a little bit of a flower right there and one other one right there. We can't get too far down here because that's all going to get covered up okay. And we're just going to leave it at that. Okay. Oh, I think, I want to show you something. I'll just stamp right on Well, that's drying, so we're doing the same or plain or different. Same or different. And I'm going to just show you this because I think it's pretty. It's just a beautiful stamp. Okay, we're going to stamp this like that. Isn't that pretty? It's such a well done stamp, I think. And then you can put a, you can put this, might do it in a different color. It might be in green. And then, I'm talking an awful lot where to put my water here. But it's a great set for sure. Remember, you can't buy this. It's only free with a $120 purchase. It's called a level 2, but I'll just save that piece. And we'll take this, and we're going to put our stamps right there. So let's see what you're all saying. We're going to put this, we're going to do 25 in Ennis, 6 inches of snow. Hey, Sonia, thank you very much. I'm so glad, Sonia, that you've just started. Is this your first time, or have you watched another time? So glad. Be sure you subscribe, and that way you'll thumbs up, all those things, hearts, all those things help. Facebook. Where did I put my adhesive? I put it back in my rack right there. I keep things sort of fairly organized. When I'm done with something, I put it right back there. Then I know exactly where it is. I have a little Stampin' Up. I have the blends. I have my blends in front of me, and then I have a little open cubicle that I use for my adhesive, and that's how I store it. And then I also store all my tools right next to me. They look like this, and I try to put those back each time. And that little toolkit I got from Christine Bertram. Oh, I just did it the same. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, we'll do it like this. Okay, we're gonna do it different. Several of you wanted me to do it different, so we're gonna try the different one. We're gonna see which one you're gonna like. We're gonna do the plain on the top. Love this. I love black rose. It's a great color for sure. And I'm just gonna put that like that. So I hope you all had a happy new year. We did. We had our family was here. We went to bed obviously early. We did not stay up late, but we had a good time. But I'm so glad to have everyone back at their own homes again. It was fun having them, but it was fun having them all, having it just back to ourselves again too, because it's sort of a lot of cooking and cleaning and entertaining. Okay, there we go. Let's put this on like that, but we sure enjoyed having them. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the top, like that. I better stand up and see what I'm doing here. This is my sitting station, but I also have a standing station. Let's see. So we're going to put this. Here's my label. We're going to put some, now we're going to get our little Tombow glue out, and you're just gonna, this is not, you know, I always forget about using my adhesive sheets. They work great, but I never think about them until like right now when it comes to putting on the adhesive. But this is pretty fast. It's not hard. It's just touching it so quickly. That's the key, touching it quickly. And then I take my tweezers. You can take any tweezers you have. I have a reverse tweezers, then I have a regular tweezers. I've used tweezers for years. And then I'm just gonna put it on like that, press down, and take my little label, peel off my dimensionals. And we're gonna put that just because I care. There we have, oh, I'm gonna put it down a little bit further. Okay. Just like that. And now, let's see, we've got our words up there. In case you need me, I'm here. And now I have some ribbon. This is the free ribbon. It looks like this. I didn't put it on this one. Oh, I forgot my sequence. So we're going to put the sequence on. So if you place an order with me, you will get you will get sequins for all 6 cards. And we're going to put, I think we're going to put, I don't know what color we're going to use this time. Yeah, I think we'll use that freesia. I think this is a little dark. Maybe not. Maybe we could use that. We'll try that. We could try it. I think we'll do that. We'll go with that. And I'm going to put, one right there. And then I'm going to put another one here. We'll try, this is the darker color of the two, just because I care. And what else do we need? I think, is that it? Oh, we have to decide. We want a ribbon. Let's see. Here's the ribbon. We could use the ribbon if we wanted. We could put it right up there like that. Do you think ribbon or no ribbon? I also have, I've done an envelope. So there's the envelope already. And you tell me, do you want ribbon or no ribbon? I also did, I had a little piece that I was going to throw away, and then I remembered my little trick that sometimes it's, when you have little tiny pieces that you can't make a ribbon, you can make a knot, but you can't make a bow. But this, and so I put 2 little pieces together. You could do that too. I don't really like that one on there, but I like to save that in my little dish of things. So do you want me to use the ribbon or not ribbon? No ribbon, Levon said. What else? What else do you think? Who else is going to chime in? Do we think we need more ribbon, or should we just leave it plain? I don't know. I sort of agree with Levon. Probably no ribbon. But I just thought I would tie a bow and let you see that. So, because I think it's pretty ribbon. It's a, what's it called? What is it called? It is called, I'll look in the catalog. It is called, here's that embossing folder that I used. It's called Starstruck. It's on page 7. And that free ribbon, it's a seam binding. I don't know. I was a sewer for most of my life, and I couldn't remember the word seam binding all of a sudden. But the seam binding is a free item. It's on page 9 of our catalogs, and it is fabulous for sure. So I will be including that in the projects in case you wanted to see a little piece of it. Okay, let's see once. Hey, Nadine from Maryland. Good to see you here. No ribbon, Cheryl said. Becky said ribbon. Janice said no ribbon. Carla said ribbon on the bottom. Kathy said ribbon. Levon said no ribbon. Ribbon on the bottom like that. Yeah, I like that better down there for sure. But, Okay, Kathy said, okay, I'll agree with Levon, no ribbon. Oh, I don't know. I sort of like it there at the bottom. Let's see who said, someone said ribbon on the bottom. Carla said ribbon on the bottom. I sort of like that. Okay, I think we'll put that on just to be a little bit different. So I love trying new things. So we're gonna put our ribbon on the bottom right there. And oh, it stuck to my finger. There we go. And now we have 2 different cards. I like both of them. Which do you like better? Do you like the plain or the design? Which is your favorite of these? So now let me remind you, tomorrow is my, I'll be giving these away. So if you have shared my video, you can share it on Facebook. You can share it on a friend's site or personal page or anything like that. You can then, and you need to type in the word share, because then I know I can go through tonight and write those down, and we'll pick 2 winners. The brand new Sunny Day Iridescent Dots, and this goes with that. It goes with a lot of paper. It's beautiful. They're beautiful. And then these, this is the Brass Butterfly. These are so pretty too. Okay, we're going to be doing that. That'll be tomorrow, free gifts. Okay, and tomorrow, let me tell you the times. Okay, tomorrow's video is so tomorrow is Wednesday. I have a very complicated schedule, quite honestly. I will be sending out an email. I will post it on my crafting, this right here. Oh, I need to trim the ends. Yep, you're right, Carla. Trim the ends. I can see now that I'm standing up, I can see that better. Okay, we're going to trim these ends. They were sort of long, weren't they? That's much better. And anyway, so Wednesday, tomorrow I have physical therapy on Wednesdays and Fridays. And thank you. Nice to have choices. Yep, I know it's fun. Tomorrow, my video will be at 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central, 12 noon Mountain, and 11 p.m. Pacific. So those are the times. Then on Thursday, these are the times. I will be coming to you later in the afternoon. I'll tell you that tomorrow, though. So I will be telling you tomorrow what time on Thursday, but I'll also have it typed up for you, okay? So let's turn the camera back. There we go. There we go. Okay, that was great. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I appreciate that a lot. And give me a few minutes, and I will post the directions. I won't post the pictures until tomorrow. And then those of you who order from me, you will get the complete kit. I won't mail those out until after Thursday. So actually on Friday. And we have to, now since the two hurricanes in October here that hit this island quite badly, we have to go off the island to mail things to the post office. Another town is taking our mail and delivering all the mail there. So we have to, it's sort of a pain. But I will go tomorrow when I go to physical therapy. I'll also stop at the post office. So, and we're just sort of making do. At least we didn't have any damage to our house. We're thankful for that. We did lose our golf cart, completely lost it. It worked when we were here at Thanksgiving, and then now it's not working. So we have a rental, and then we're going. And it's hard to buy a new one because there are so many that were damaged. And also in where they're made, most of the golf carts are made in North Carolina, and there were terrible hurricanes there. Okay, that is it. So make sure you look through your catalogs, get your orders placed, or at least make your shopping list for the next couple of days. I will be using the little pigeon set. I will be using that, the one making a calendar. I'm going to be using, I have them all done. We're going to be using that, the one, the corner in bloom, that one. We're going to be using that little seagull, not pigeons, seagull, pigeons, I don't know what I'm thinking here. We're going to be using that fruit salad paper, which I wasn't real keen on, but I really like it now. So that's a free paper. We're going to use that. We're going to do a fun fold with that. And the little seagull, I think, is probably one of the favorite $60 items. It's free with the $60 purchase. So we're going to be using that. We're also going to be using this birthday set. It's called Day to Celebrate. It's a better one than it looks. It's got some good words, and it's a pretty nice set, actually. So that's a free one. And we're going to be using those things. Let's see what else. And we're going to be using some more DSP. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could be with you today. And I'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And so it'll be just 2 hours later. I'll be sure to put it on. Be sure you look at my Crafting Creations by Corinne, my Facebook business page right here, and where the video is. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful day. I hope you get a little chance to do a little crafting. Thanks. Bye.